this top 16. Starting off with our first round, we have got the UK pride and joy that is Bloom4Eva against Nightpixl. Now, I'm going to be real with you, Smar. Bloom has run into both the Kirbys.
Yes, this is what makes things so interesting about this set. Bloom, of course, you know, being the absolute #1 seed in this tournament, but has already faced a Kirby before in bracket in the form of Kirbo.
Yes.
Which they were able to win pretty convincingly.
Yeah.
So, now the question does remain, can he do it again?
And we will see it here. We got the FD, we got the Joker pick as well. We did see Joker in the Kirbo set because I believe he just finds the matchup a little bit easier than necessarily with Bayonetta, of course. Bayonetta enjoying a lot more aerial play, whereas Kirby tends to just stay on the ground, throwing out the short hop aerials. So Joker definitely a bit easier for him. But at the same time, there's going to be that bit more matchup familiarity as Nightpixl with a very, very slight lead as it's just been thrown away to Bloom. And oh my goodness, Arsene back air. Arsene back air!
That's just how it happens here. Bloom taking such a quick stock there. The Arsene coming out and just proving how damaging it can be. A strong back air to take away that stock. And now Bloom just going to be getting started on the second round. While obviously Nightpixl gonna need to try and find something. Kirby, one of those characters that is not able to kill too easily, does have its confirms, which are able to take stocks away, but does need to work for them. And if Bloom is able to just dodge around and weave around this Kirby, it's going to make things very difficult.
Yeah, absolutely. We can see Bloom already living to 121% here. Got about halfway there on the Rebels guard gauge and just nickel and diming their way through, getting these little pieces, just spacing out with these forward tilts, getting a little bit of percent at a time, and just making it really, really difficult for Nightpixl to get anything started.
That's absolutely, yeah, because you can see here this Nightpixl just being taken from one side of the stage to the other, and Bloom is just not slowing down. Triple digits right here for Nightpixl as well. Finally going to find an up throw, but it's still not going to take the stock away. Arsene is back out, and that is where things start to get really, really scary.
Yeah, and this is such a crucial moment as well. The fact that Nightpixl kind of banked it all on the up throw to get the kill. And now not only did you not succeed in that, but you've also unleashed a much more terrifying beast. But thankfully that dash attack is going to get rid of that Arsene and finally make things not necessarily on even footing, but a little less terrifying.
And just like that, as soon as you finish your sentence, Josie, Bloom just saying, hey, did you say things are a little bit less terrifying? Because I'm going to take that stock away right now. And Bloom now sitting quite pretty with 2 stocks on a very low damage. Meanwhile, Nightpixl obviously down to that last one. Meanwhile, just getting juggled as well. Bloom taking them up into the skies, throwing them around like a ball, and getting so much damage blunted on them.
It's so, so terrifying. We've got a little bit of something starting here from Nightpixl, but not quite getting it. And Arsene is here again. And Kirby, such a light character as well, just throwing out these down tilts just to catch Bloom sleeping at the wheel a little bit there. Quite a lazy shield grab, but managing to get it. And the down smash 2-frame, we are going to see Bloom just about get back and avoiding the down air.
And oh, we've got a slightly frozen team. There we go. We are back in the action. Nothing actually happening too much in the moment it was frozen. But again, Bloom just hanging on here with the stock. But finally, Nightpixl does find that up smash, takes it away. Only 83% as well. That is certainly a high number, but not impossible to make the comeback. But that's if Bloom lets it happen.
Yeah, absolutely not. Kirby from 0% has got some nice little 50-60% strings that they can get on Joker, but this is the thing that we've seen from Nightpixl. We've only really seen 1 or 2 of these strings, but Nightpixl about to prove me wrong, missing the tech there, but the up tilt Joker lies so low to the ground that it didn't connect, Smart.
Indeed, and just like that, you are sent back out too, and this is going to make things scary. The up air does connect, and unfortunately, you're a very light character, so there's no chance that you're escaping that one. Game 1 going to Bloom there, but certainly Nightpixl, after a bit of a shaky start there, was beginning to make a bit of a comeback. That last stock was looking better and better as time progressed, but then obviously just the Arsene came out, and that is when things start to get really out of hand, because you suddenly got to deal with this absolute powerhouse who can take away your stocks by breathing on you, and you're at high percent anyway.
I do want to see Nightpixl play a little bit more careful around that Arsene. There were 3 kills in a row with Arsene, and there wasn't really too much defensive play coming out from Nightpixl, and Bloom4Eva got some stocks at ludicrously early percents, even by Kirby standards. So I'd like to see that defensive play come out a little bit here. We are ending up back on Final Destination. I do agree with this pick. I think that for Kirby in particular, it's really good. You've got that reasonably fast ground speed, able to catch Joker trying to land, no platforms, so making landing a little bit more linear and a little bit more predictable. Oh my goodness, using Kirby's fantastic frame data there to avoid just eating a forward smash.
Yeah, no, already you can see actually that Nightpixl is slowing things down. You can see them actually kind of just waiting a bit more around this Arsene. Before they were challenging a fair bit, but now they are kind of actually just slowing it down when it shows and really kind of just taking their time. And as you've seen, Arsene is away. Nightpixl is still alive.
Yeah, and there's such a difference now because it makes it a lot more even. Bloom off the stage and just hinting at the idea of an edge guard, but instead goes for an up throw instead, and once again, it not killing. Nightpixl really needs to find this stock soon, Smart.
Yeah, this is absolutely crucial. You do not want to go down the stock right now, especially as you can see that Rebel Gauge is slowly going up as well, but finally Nightpixl does find the hit they need to take that stock away, but can they keep hold of it before things get out of control?
You see Bloom just hunting around the right side of the ledge here, just trying to make Nightpixl doubt again and again the way that they can recover. But we are seeing one of these little Kirby strings here, a nice 30%, not quite what you could get, but certainly you're not going to complain at that. And a really unfortunate air dodge there, anticipating a tech from the guns. At that higher percent, it was very likely, but unfortunately not quite enough knockback there, and just slowly floating down to their doom.
And of course, it's really interesting. Well, we've seen it already from Bloom, where they have been using these guns just to interrupt recovery, and especially against a character like Kirby, where they have just got to jump to come back, because their upbeat is not that good, as we see there. The guns are so crucial. You just absolutely just stall them, take away a few of the jumps, and then they just fall helplessly to their deaths.
Yeah, it's so difficult, and it's something that I feel like is so vital in those crucial floating matchups. But when you can just dash back and forward smash Smart, it doesn't matter how many jumps you've got. It doesn't matter what isn't exploitable. That was a kill at 75%.
I was going to say, like before, I talked about how Kirby does struggle a little bit for kills sometimes. But that foot got hands, honestly. It can absolutely rob stocks away at early percent. And Nightpixl sends a a little bit of momentum, getting a nice string going, but Bloom finally interrupting our wheel grab. You can see the guns coming out again, just sort of interrupting things, just make it a little bit more tough for Nightpixl to come back. Finally able to grab stage and come back and finally find that up tilt as well.
Oh my goodness, I'm missing the tech once again, not quite being at high enough percent. And Bloom with Arsene, he is here. Smart. Arsene is here and could spell the end of game 2 for Nightpixl. But look at the weaving around of Arsene, and another hit to the right-hand side here. Lovely tech. And Bloom does manage to get back on stage. You've got a little slither left, and it's gone.
This is a huge moment here for Nightpixl. That Arsene is gone. You have got Bloom at a very high percent. If you can find maybe even one up throw, one back throw. No, not going to do it just yet. But this is still absolutely big here. If they can find those hits, they can actually take away. The up throw does come out to lightning as well, but it's not going to take away Bloom stock just yet.
Even after going for the back throw to not stale the up throw, it still wasn't enough. These percents have just been mere digits away, but the forward air is going to take it. Nightpixl on the board.
This is absolutely a big moment here, because of course what we haven't talked about is across Bloom's entire run today at Regen 2022 and yesterday, of course, they've only dropped one game across the entire tournament. And suddenly, Nightpixl has just made that 2.
With Kirby of all characters, and again, we talk a lot, there is not a large abundance of strong Kirbys across the world, to be quite frank. And even though Bloom very much dispatched Kirby, it appears that Nightpixl may be a different beast entirely. Smart.
Absolutely, you can destroy one character, one person using the character, but another one could come out and show you different skills and different ways of using said character and absolutely change everything. But here we are in game 3, and this is where it will start to really matter. Obviously, the winner of this will start to then have that, a big lead in the set and potentially just be able to take it from there.
You can see Bloom making these slow but sure adaptations, throwing out, holding, oh my goodness, I mean, the adaptations, and then there's just back air that just kills at 90%, and this is a huge lead for Bloom4Eva and a real stopping of momentum for Nightpixl.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, you can see Bloom as well, just waiting out his interaction. But finally, Nightpixl finding a small little string there that once again is interrupted. Still trying to keep it going and mix it up with even an inhale as well. But Bloom is just not having anything, just clashing constantly with Nightpixl here, which is not good for Nightpixl. When you're down like this, you don't want to be constantly clashing. You want to be taking stocks. You want to be finding those hits, which you certainly do with that down smash.
Those 2-frame down smashes, he has been 100% on them so far. They are absolutely disgusting, and the angle that they send that is even more dirty, and we can just see the start of something here. Bloom once again missing the tech, but unfortunately for Nightpixl, you know, the double-sided coin of doing a lot of damage is that Arsene is visiting way sooner than you'd want.
Yeah, absolutely. You can actually see Nightpixl says, you know what, I don't care. I'm still going to go in. Before they were playing it so slowly, kind of weaving themselves around Arsene. But now they're actually just saying, okay, you know what, no, I'm going to throw hands with this character. I don't care. I'm going to deplete that Rebels gauge as quickly as I physically can. And you can see that it is now gone.
Yeah, just, I really, really want to point out that bait with the rock, just to get that up smash out from Bloom and just waste a little bit more of that Arsene meter. And the back air, you just see the difference. It's night and day when Arsene is here and not. But the forward tilt finally 145%. Very, very late kill, all things considered.
Yeah, especially on a character like Kirby. But Nightpixl does go down there. Bloom at 108% as well. Now on the hunt to take away this last dog. But you can certainly see that Nightpixl is trying to sort of like, you know, find these smaller hits, going for those down tiers to really lower themselves down. But this is where it begins for Bloom, finding a huge string there, 62, and it's only climbing from there.
I was going to say, Bloom, can you let this man play? Can you let him back on the ledge? Is it not his turn? Why aren't you sharing, Bloom? Come on. 96, 98, 100% on Nightpixl in what seemed like the blink of an eye. Suddenly what seemed like just a small molehill has turned into a mountain for Nightpixl to climb.
Yeah, this is so difficult, especially with a character like Kirby that can absolutely just die to a lot of things. 121 does find a stock there, but it's not gonna stay for long, Joystick. That down smash does connect and take away the game. Bloom going 2-1 up.
Bloom getting killed by the down smash and being like, hey, that's a good idea. I should do that.
I like that. Yeah, let's do that one. Yeah.
Yeah, I could do it as well. Look, watch. Boosh.
Okay, so Bloom going 2-1 up here, and this is absolutely the crucial moment for Nightpixl now. Of course, they need to find this game and take us to a Game 5 if they want to keep this winner's dream alive. They've made an already absolutely huge run today, surprising many across this tournament of how far they can go, and they certainly don't want to slow down. They want to make this upset, but it is an absolute titan of a challenge. You are facing the literal #1 seed, but Nightpixl starting off so strong there, taking a very quick stock away from Bloom.
A complete reversal on the way that Game 3 started. This is the strongest lead that Nightpixl has had. And like you said, what an upset this would be to take it over #1 seed of the tournament. And just Nightpixl is absolutely relentless at the ledge against Bloom. Just, you know, making hit after hit after hit work and making sure that Bloom takes maximum damage before even getting a hint at stage control.
Oh, going for the down air as well. I do like it. You could see that Bloom was struggling a little bit to come back, and Nightpixl just really trying to capitalize it. Huge edge guard as well. Bloom is struggling a little bit here to actually come back and find any headway in this game.
It feels like Nightpixl just flicked a switch and remembered who they were, and they are making Bloom sweat right now. But even then, Joker's back air that far in the right blast zone, even at 70%, is going to spell your doom, Smart.
Yeah, and now, of course, Bloom are still on triple digits, though. That is no small number whatsoever. And if Nightpixl can find one of their confirms, that is absolutely going to be big in this game. But they've got to make sure they don't take too much damage, and that is exactly what Arsene wants to do.
Yeah, this is such a crucial moment here. You had such a big lead, and you're just seeing it step away from you time and time again. But a beautiful moment, and it didn't quite lead to the trade there. Nightpixl still on his second stock here. I thought we were going to see double guns here, Smart, but Nightpixl just electing for that stage control instead. He wants to win.
Absolutely, he is fiending for it right now. Still hanging on to stock as well. Nightpixl living far longer than any Kirby really should, but absolutely determined to not lose the stock. Of course, Arsene, with a different message in mind, wants to take it away, and Bloom certainly does with that up air connecting as well. And this is really game on now for Nightpixl. You have finally found a lead, but can you keep hold of it, or are you going to fall like so many others have to Bloom?
We can just see the nice little two-piece there, getting rid of most of the Rebels' gauge. And finally, Arsene is gone. And Kirby, like we mentioned earlier on, these cheeky little setups can lead to some pretty disgusting kill power. But of course, you've got to be able to hit it. And Bloom knows what he is looking for. Only 40% in it right now, trying to get the up smash to end it all. But Bloom managing to get his shield just up in time. And again, Bloom relentless on these edge guard attempts here, and just both of them just throwing out these grabs, throwing out these moves, just trying to get anything to happen. And what a duck low there from Nightpixl, but this is dead even, Smar.
Nightpixl has been doing so well and mix it up, but the back end does kill it. Is Nightpixl able to come back? Does he have enough jumps? Unfortunately, just not able to grab the ledge. It was so close, literally pixels away, but unfortunately not able to find it, and Bloom takes it 3-1 in an extremely close game 4.
It was truly incredible to see, even in those last moments, Nightpixl going for that all or nothing down B. If it had connected, we would have seen that game 5, but alas, Bloom just about clutching it out there. A 3-1, but what a close 3-1 that was.
Absolutely. Nightpixl suddenly just went into a different gear entirely in that game 4. Absolutely so close to taking it, and that is looking so well for that losers bracket one as well, because of course they're not out. That was just winner side.
Yeah, and that is Bloom in top 8 as well. Once again, a result that, well, if you weren't expecting it, to be quite frank, you need to start watching more UK tournaments.